Welcome back for our second match of the Friday, the first day of the TAOM Billiards International Open. We've got Ronan McCarthy v Declan Brennan. This is round one. It's a race to 11. Please like and share the post and get it out there so that people can watch. I may be a little bit quiet every now and again as I'm sharing things myself. Good evening, Simon Crawford. Nice to have you on board. So, little cut into the right-hand side here to then play the top right-hand ball. If he can hold it well. Evening, George Pope. I'm now being joined by none other than Brian Buzzer Halcrow.
Evening.
Evening, Brian. How's it going?
Not bad. First room, yeah.
First frame, yeah. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
I've been waiting a while to get you on the microphone.
I know, I've got it. had to bring a couple of tops for Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
I don't play it late, so he was on at 6, so
Okay.
I had a few couple hours space, so might as well fill it in this
Nice.
way.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we did get you on the post. People recommending that you would be doing some commentating.
Yeah,
so
I think they like the Geordie accent, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, I missed the first frame there, so I didn't see an out. Battle of the Irish, yeah.
Yeah.
Ronan, the old timer, and young Decky, the apprentice. What do you think? What do you reckon about this one?
Yeah, I think they're pretty good friends as well.
Yeah, they practice together.
Yeah.
I think Declan's actually Ronan's protege.
Yeah.
So he's got a good brain to learn from.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Ronan's got like A and B game, not just all out attack type thing. And I think Declan having somebody like that to learn from can just be a bit of a godsend.
Yeah, definitely. And Declan's being seen as one of the up-and-coming Irish players, isn't he? So.
Hi, Donzi. You alright?
So he didn't do anything wrong then, just broke dry.
So that was breaking dish, yeah?
Yeah. No, Declan broke and it was dry.
Yeah, this should be an interesting game. This played both players. I've played Ronan quite a few times. Only played Declan once, turned us over, but played really well. I was really impressed with the way he played. Like, for a young guy, you know what I mean. He's got a older head on his shoulders.
Yeah. A mature game.
Proper eye for a young kid, aye.
Well, he played Seb a little while back in a money match, and he turned Seb over as well.
Yeah, I think that's what's kick-started it for him, really. It's put his name right out there in the limelight.
Yeah.
Because he actually braved Seb, didn't he?
Yeah.
He put a really good show on, and Seb brought it back for a little bit in that game. But Declan was super consistent, what I watched in that match.
Yeah.
But I expect this to be a proper battle, this one, you know. Because the master won't want to lose to the student.
No, of course
You know
not.
what I mean?
Of course not. And he looked like he meant business out there with the reverse dish straight away.
Yeah, well, Ronan just plays the game properly. And you didn't see him crash bang wallop him there. Not got the easier finishes on here, like he's going to do well to take these out. I don't know if the black goes in the bottom left hand corner, does it?
Actually, there's an overhead view that we can have a look at. No, it doesn't.
Don't think it goes. So he's going to have to bump. He's going to have to bump the black out.
So
he's got another red in the middle of there. I don't know if it goes in the bottom left. If it does, that's an easy shifter for the black. He might leave that last. Just bump the black out.
Yeah, as he's looking at now.
Yeah. So basically, if you can get this one in the top, one in the middle, little angle off the one in the left-hand corner, bumping into the black, it's lights out. Good stuff for Ronan.
Having a look at it from both angles there.
Yeah, I think.
See what's going to happen.
I think if you can just top this through, just a touch. Play the long red in the top left, then the one in the centre, and then the one in the left corner, and then you can just edge the black out. So he's gone a slightly different way to me. He's going to play a longer hard red in the top. I would have just dropped it in. And
see, I think the reason why I was looking actually is because he's going to play the one into the middle.
And then
in
bump
the middle
it out.
of the pack and bump it out.
Yeah, good. I didn't realise that red passed in the middle there. Oh, he's being really unlucky there.
I'll tell you what, that hasn't moved at all, has it?
Yeah, we see if he'd gone my way. That flat was definitely moving. See, old heads, man. I don't know what he's going to do now. If he drops this in, he might have to run this red like really high, the white towards the top cushion, so he can thin the red in the middle.
Yep.
Because you don't want to bump that yellow next to the middle pocket. So he's going to have to give an angle where he can thin that red in the middle. Maybe just get a little bit side on and bump the black out from the bottom rail. It's tough. It's tough because he's got to get this like so.
He's got to get it absolutely perfect.
He needs the white on the top cushion basically, so he can cut that in and miss the yellow. Yeah. This is the problem with his finish here. He's got no double on. He might have a cross double. If he wants to just drop this red in the top, then drop the red in the middle, he can cross double the black in the bottom left hand pocket.
Yeah,
see it?
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
That's if he doesn't want to shift it, like. So I think he's going to play the double, like. Unless he's looking to come 2 cushions and bump this out, like.
Possibly.
Thin it in the middle, side rail, bottom rail.
Follow it with a bit top left.
I don't think he even needs any side. He's just got to thin it in. 2 cushions, bump the black, but he might just drop and double it, like. Oh, that's bad. Now
that is bad, and do you know what? It's a shame because actually, if he'd have played it a little bit softer, he could have doubled it into the middle pocket. I think.
Yeah, well, he's got the double on now, but
it's still looking at it, but it would have been a lot nicer if it had been a foot further down, wouldn't it?
It's not easy. It's not an easy double, this.
No.
I don't know if these rails are sliding. Are these rails sliding?
I would have thought so. They're brand new cloths, or at least this definitely is. I'm pretty sure they all are.
Oh, great shot. No, he's over there, skidded on it.
Yeah.
I
think he put a little bit of side on the white to try and drag the ball round.
Well, he could put a little fudge in here, but I didn't think he will. They're too easy. The fudge is just bumped into the yellow behind the rail,
yeah, of course.
But gives Ronan a chance of fluking it out of a snooker. And like what I've found now, like playing these rules for a bit now, is giving that person that extra chance at the table can sometimes cost you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Ronan's going to go top rail here and blast this.
I fully agree. There's been so many times when I've snookered when I'm not really needed to, and then the other person's fluked out of it, and it's like.
And it does your napper in, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Because he had half a little sniff there, didn't he, to go game.
Yeah.
He's probably played the right shot, or to be fair. If I had to say what that shot was to play there, I think I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, here we go, black in the middle.
Oh, he's missed it.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I think the young protege could be taking his first frame.
Yeah.
And we're looking at a 1-1. I'm going to make an early prediction and say this one goes all the way to the wire.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance it does too. We haven't seen Declan his standard of play today yet, so
first frames
yeah.
are always the toughest. Get that one on the board, just settle a little bit. Well, I can't say making any mistakes from here. Like they're just all in the open, aren't they?
Yeah.
Dot to dot. I don't even think he'll bump these out, mate. I think he'll play them in the top left-hand corner, I reckon. He'll play either of them in the top left, can't he?
Yeah, he could have. I mean, the plant goes easy, doesn't it?
I think he's just going to drop this, drop the one in the middle, and then he's on them. Nope. Fooled me.
Yeah, he'll play the plant now, I would have thought.
Yeah, he can do. I personally, I wouldn't play the plant like because they both go, but if it's straight on, you cannot really feel. I don't think he's screwed.
Practically perfect.
Yeah, he's got choices. Yeah, he can run it in, stop it, little dinky screw. He's spoiled for choice. Play the top left. As long as he's straight on the left in the top petal, you kind of feel.
Yeah.
Little bit in between, but he'll be alright.
I was actually thinking middle bag with the yellow just because of the angle of the previous shot.
Thinking off the top rail and back for the black in the right hand corner. Or middle. And he's gone middle. Not wrong with that, was there?
No. One all. And Declan to break.
So how's things been since the last time? All good? Picking up?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
We are actually booked up for I think roughly half of this year's weekends already.
So they're like they're like your service, your supply,
yeah. All going very well.
Fantastic. I think all this the streaming for the pool in general is really good for the game. And also, like I mentioned too, is like a lot of hidden parties that people don't really hear about. And like they're the guys who's running the Calcutta. The secret names are all suddenly becoming names now.
Yeah, I think so.
I've never met a lot of these people. I see Gary Gillies' name come up quite a lot.
Oh, he loves it. He I think he's MD of a betting firm.
He likes it,
So
does
that's
he?
part of
Davy Glynn from Jarrow MOT Centre.
Yeah.
He's doing
he's all
really
over it.
good. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's sponsored
he
both
sponsors you.
yourself.
Well, he's
myself.
got myself, Michael Rhodes, Ryan Clark, and Dean Wilson. He's
Wow.
like sponsored the 4 this season. So like the game needs people like him, you know. And it's like from the player's perspective, it's brilliant. It really is, because personally he's put me in like a lot of events this year.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have been in all them events if it weren't for him.
Do you know what that tells me? We should have all had an MOT station.
Possibly, in the wrong game. I should have been a tyre fitter, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I should have been an MOTer instead of a streamer.
Yeah, because it's hard work to win any money on pool in this day and age, where these players play, I tell you. Nobody seems to miss anymore, do they?
No, they don't.
The standards got better.
Yeah,
I
think so too.
I think also, the equipment's got easier as the years
so?
as the years have
Yeah,
gone. Well,
probably.
remember, I'm an old man now, you know what I mean?
Tables are level now.
Tables are level, but like, you don't have to actually do a lot. You find, like, when I first started playing, you used to have to hit a ball into a pocket. You have to hit it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But now
Yeah.
it's not really a hit. It's
No.
more of a flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
Because the tables are that quick.
Yeah, not just the
use-
tables are quick, but also the balls are a little bit heavier. They're a lot nicer to play
You
on.
just say everything's much quicker, isn't it?
Yeah, I
So
agree.
I find on these fast clots, you've actually got to change your cue action a little.
Yeah.
Oh, decky hanging pockets.
Wow.
Well, he's still in a really strong position here, like, but a couple of skill shots.
I was going to say,
A couple of, like the yellow one to the red in the middle.
I'm not even entirely sure whether the right hand side needs to.
Yeah, but you see the way the yellow is on the
Yeah.
right hand middle pocket there. That's an easy skill shot on the red.
Yeah, it is.
Now, if you can just like manipulate his balls, so he skill shots the one at the bottom, where he's got the bag covered, he's going to have to pot a ball first to do that.
Yep.
So I think might be a good option for here. Pot the yellow in the middle, screw back a couple inches, get between the gap where the 2 yellows are, and
Yep.
then skill shot your first yellow onto your red. You don't want to be playing plant skill shots.
I think he's going to knock it out now. I think he's going to play this yellow off the red to knock it out of the way. Yeah. And no, he doesn't need to skill shot that ball.
No, not now.
And he's opened up the ball at the bottom end of the table.
Yeah, so I think that still looks a little tight. Oh, you know, that yellow in the middle, you know.
Oh.
Does it go?
I reckon it goes.
See,
Sometimes this overhead camera angle can be a little bit deceiving.
I
reckon it
can't really
goes.
tell from this angle.
Hold on.
But I think it does go, like, but he's going to have to just drop it in, you know. You can't really force out with that. Maybe leave that to the last ball if it's got to be dropped in, like. But
yeah, look, we can have a quick look.
say he'd like to leave that one at the middle, you know. See the yellow he's going to take in the middle now. He'd like to leave that because that links him up easy to the top end. It does go, doesn't it?
It does go. Look.
So if he leaves that last, pot the yellow in the middle now, and then he's got to get that all crucial skill shot. But it's quite easy the way the balls are set up, the way the red sat in the pocket.
Yep.
That's quite an easy skill shot.
Yep.
See if he proves us wrong. So he has the skill shot coming up now. Still not easy this. Even if he nails the skill shot, his cue ball here has to be so precise. Because that's what makes the game brilliant, you know what I mean? Like, you watch your players play and all that, and they make it look easy.
Yeah.
But if you ain't got the knowledge of how to get that white ball around that table where you need it, and you can make the game look really hard, you know what I mean? That's where you see mistakes come, like errors made.
Yeah, for sure.
You see the best players, they never got nothing to do with the white.
No, they don't.
Never got.
And everything looks like a drop in.
Never got anything to do with it. It's because they play properly, you know what I mean? I'm not saying like people don't play properly, that crash bang wallop, you know what I mean? But I'm one of them players, I kind of trust the luck, you know what I mean? And, well, he's totally fooled me there, like. He's just give Declan game.
That's surprising. That's
one of the worst shots I've ever seen Ronan play. And that says something, mate. I'm telling you, you don't normally play bad shots like that. Maybe Decky's gone under a bit of pressure early doors, because Declan will take these out, like. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. So watch his cue ball, right? I bet he's got straight line shot after straight line shot after straight line shot.
Yeah. So what are you playing here? I'm playing on the one on the left hand side. dropping it down the.
When you
dropping
see
it
the
down
way them
range.
balls are situated there, you could go like 4 or 5 different ways.
Yeah.
Like personally, I'd pot this one, pot the one in the middle, pot the one in the corner, pot the one over the bottom corner, and pot the one out of the middle. Or clear the top end here, the 3,
Yeah,
come
that's what I
down
was thinking.
table, and then you're never going to fail, really.
He's pretty straight on this one, so he'll be able to screw back a little bit.
He's got options, yeah. You can either just little dinky screw for the next red in the same middle, and then if you didn't fancy that, you could then play the red in the top left. He's got that many options he can go, and I'd be very surprised if he knocks these up, like. But I like Declan, and I've met him a few times as a person, and he's really nice, friendly.
Perfect.
Really nice, friendly kid, you know what I mean?
Yep. He's very focused.
He's one for the future, this boy. See, every shot up and out, straight line. Straight lines.
Yep.
See when I play and I'm going for game, the only time I don't want to be straight is when I need an angle.
Yeah.
I've got to have an angle, but I try to work my clearances out when I'm playing straight line shot to straight line shot to straight line shot. So the cue ball's not really doing nothing, because that's where your mistakes come in, when your cue ball's travelling all over the place.
When you've got a heat map like Seb's.
Lovely. I think Declan comes from a snooker background.
Yeah.
And 2-1 to the young gun. So I think this competition's going to grow a bit, do you?
Yeah, I think so too.
It feels strong, isn't it?
This is the first of 5 events.
Yeah, and it feels strong, isn't it?
Yep, very strong. But I mean, there's a few of these popping up, isn't there? I know they tried to start one in Scotland as well, but it ended up being a no-go.
I think you can't have too many, that's a problem. You know, it's like up to now this season, I'm booked in for 32 events for the season.
Wow.
Like, that's just like
32 events.
32, mate. That's over a half a year. That's one every 2 weeks, practically, isn't it?
That's crazy. You'll be an absolute
that's not
machine by the end of this year, then.
Well, I hope so, mate. It'd be nice. Yeah, I think pool's such a lucky game. If you don't progress, possess a big break, you're always going to struggle.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
In this current climate, if you can't pop balls off the break, I don't care how good you are, it's going to struggle. But that was a really nice break there from Ronan.
So actually, interestingly, in the last match that we had on here, Liam Dunster v Chris Melling, the whole breaking thing showed, because Dunster has got a big break when he wants to. He didn't tap break at all today. No, he put in a massive break every time.
And did he pot every time?
He potted off every single break.
See.
Whereas Chris
was
went
going dry
quite a lot.
See, that means like basically what's
Big
happening.
difference.
What's happening is the guy who's potting ball every time, he's picking the colours. So even if you might even fall down on the clearance, but because he's picked them colours, you get left with all the bad. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you might have 4 or 5 balls on a reel. Yeah,
I've often thought about that when I'm playing, actually.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. As I say, with the standard of like the player, the easiness of the equipment, if you can't pop balls off the break, you're a million in this current climate, like. Yeah. And that goes for everyone, you know. I can't see Ronan missing from here. Just good cue ball control required. You probably come down left, take that yellow and the other 2. Yellow in the middle.
So, one thing I noticed about the difference of these two players, there's quite a lot of difference in the speed of the two of them. Ronan plays a lot quicker than Declan.
But Ronan never changes, you know. You'll never see Ronan rushing, ever. And I think you see Declan's pace. Oh, that's a bad night.
He doesn't rush, but he still plays quicker than Declan.
Yeah, but like you see Declan having Ronan as like a protege. Yeah. As he's like the guy he looks up to type thing. He's probably picked that pace up from Ronan by practicing with him and learning from him. Yeah. He's probably adapted that same pace from Ronan. I didn't know where I adapted my pace from. Brian the Snail, I think. Magic roundabout. Lovely. So apart from that one little error in this last frame,
Very
it's been
swiftly.
a pretty solid game up to now, isn't it? One
2-all.
mistake in 4 frames.
Very good. Joe Woodruff says, is the Geordie commentator related to Sid Waddle?
No, mate. Well, I'll sound the same. All. And if there's any questions from the public, fire away, and I'll try and answer anything that we can answer.
Yeah, they'll pop up there as people are commenting.
Oh, is that the
It's the Facebook feed.
right? Didn't even say that. So if anybody who's got any comments or anything you have stuck on, or you want to fire a question away, just fire away. Mikel getting on. I'm not sure, mate. I've got no scoreboard in front of us at the minute, so I can't tell you any scores.
Actually, I can help with that.
Here we
So,
go.
Mikel
Mikel is 4-2 up.
There we go.
And if there's any more requests, or would you like a score? Would you like some scores?
Andrew Appleton, Paul Sylvester, 2-all.
Neil Rayburn 1-11-7, Jake 1-11-3. Michael Rhodes is currently 1-3 down to Josh Kane. And Jeff Allen's 2-0 up on Callum Singleton. Ryan Clark 2-0 down to Lee Ray. Luke Wrigglesworth 2, Tom Bawley 3. Ronan McCarthy 2, Declan Brennan 2. And that's your results for now. We'll keep updating them for you best we can.
I will also fire that link onto the stream.
Chilton Shetley in their money game end of the month. Aaron, personally, I have played Rob. I know he's been out the game a long time. When I played him, I had loads of chances, mate, and I just didn't take them. I actually put in a very poor performance on the day. And if Rob plays like he does that day against Jordan, I think there's only one winner. But that's a different day, so it's a hard one to call. But
Jordan's been performing really well recently.
yeah, Jordan's
really
been
well
informed. Rob's been out the game for a long time, but Rob's a really good player, you know, and it's like, it's literally on the day, you know. It's like you can get smashed off a player one day and then you can smash him the next. So I would personally put my money on Jordan, but it can go either way. So I hope that answers your question. And yes, I am playing tonight, mate, at 8 o'clock against Mark Farnsworth. Nice easy game in the first round.
Yeah, just what you want.
Yeah, I love an easy game in the first round. Dean Musmore, Buzz at 11, Farnsworth 9. Come on. I hope you're right, mate. Take
Yeah, that'd be a
11.
nice
I'll
little touch,
take
wouldn't
11-10, I'll do, mate. I won't be greedy.
I don't know, that means it's come down to a
No.
decider.
I
We'll
mean,
keep it at
I've
11-9.
been practicing with Farnsworth this week. I've actually been to his club and had a practice with him.
All right.
And, God, guys, on fire. Let's just say.
Is he?
Yeah. I had 2 sets with him the other night. He beat us 11-5, 11-2. But yeah, I can honestly say I probably got about 9 shots in the whole night.
Wow. So a lot of pool played by you then.
Yeah, well, not so much. I'm a good seat warmer.
As Charlie just said, good practice that.
You know me, honestly. I've practiced 4 days this week. I've had 3 hours a day for 4 days, and I think I've had 2 hours table time in them 4 days. My opponents are just smashing us all over, and there's not a thing I can do about it, mate. It's been driving us mad. The chalk's been bounced all over the queue. My son's been telling us off, saying, "How dark I'm doing, man. You're going off your head." I'm like, this game's driving us nuts, mate. You don't know what I'm going through. And he's like, "It's only a game, man." I say, it's the passion, the passion, and it does mean nattering.
It properly winds me up when someone says it's only a game.
It is only a game, but it depends on like how passionate you are in the game. Me,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I've been a run forever, you know what I mean? And like, I think over the last couple of years, it's really tested me temperament.
Yeah.
Me temperament. I've always had a good temperament, you know what I mean? I've never been like a crazy legs. Never lost it.
No.
But lately I've been like proper getting bad tempered with the game.
Yeah.
And I think it's been like trying too much. You know what I mean? Instead of enjoying it and just...
Yep.
But I don't care who you are, right? If you go 4 days in a row and you're just not getting a shot, you're going to get frustrated.
Yeah, of course
Because you're turning up for a practice and you're just not getting one. But anyway, I'll stop talking because Ronan's on the finish here and I'm just waffling away.
No, that's cool. People want to hear this. Don't worry.
don't know.
You're all good.
Has-
Crack on. I'm sure people would rather listen to you talking about experiences than listen to the sound of silence.
Whatever people I see when they're playing the frame, I like to try and talk about the frame when they're playing. I don't really like try to drift, but I drifted off there, so I apologise to the listeners for that. But sometimes I just kind of keep my gob shut.
Not your typical Geordie at all.
Not you. Yeah. I'm an unlucky Newcastle fan and all, mate. And off the red. Yeah.
Perfect.
So we're looking at 3-2 Ronan here. He won't make no mistake from here. I think he'll just leave a little high angle here and he'll run the white off 2 cushions. I think that's what he'll do, Jacob.
Yep.
Just drop it in, little high angle, bottom cushion, side cushion, flat in the middle pocket.
I mean, to be fair, actually, if he screws it back about 6 to 8 inches, he can just screw straight back off this one.
Yeah, he's just going to screw back, man. Say the different players will take different routes, you know. You're only going around your clearances. Any outright betting on this? Is any in it?
There is outright betting on it. If you go onto the Pool Chat and Banter page or contact Reese Cole, he's doing outright betting, and I think there's a couple of others that are doing it too, or there's at least one other person that's doing it too.
3-2 to the Master. I'm going to call these Master and Protege throughout the match. 2 nice lads as well, say away from the table. Reese Cole, yeah, he's the bookie, I think, isn't it? Reese Cole, he's the bookie, yeah.
That's the one.
Thank you very much, Chris. It's good when people compliment you and not stick the boot in, mate.
Chris, I've been trying to get Brian to come on the microphone for absolutely ages. I streamed, my very first big game was, or big games were Seb Webb v Sean Stebbings and you v Rob Chilton. And ever since, I've been trying to get you to get on the mic. I think you did a little bit of commentating on the game, on the Seb Webb game, didn't you?
Yeah, got really good reports and all.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. People were really nice, you know what I mean? Because I see a lot of stuff on the internet and there's a whole load of slating and slaggery, and the pool world doesn't need that, by the way. I know it's only banter and all that, but some of it's just like too much, you know what I mean? Getting personal and racist, and I don't like any of that stuff. Like, so if anybody gets cheeky on here, they'll just get cut off instantly, won't they? And there'll be no swearing coming from me either, in case there's any bands watching. So don't worry about any of the swearing. You've got 2 good ones on the mic here who've got respect for the public, and that kids. Yeah,
definitely.
Look at the love Buzzer's getting on these. Look at the love. I'm getting hearts and love you, Buzzer. I've had a kiss off another girl that come in, kissed me cheek. Must be something in the air tonight. I'll tell you who else is a good commentator.
Go on.
Nick Finn.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Nick Finn, good commentator. And I'll tell you another one.
For sure.
Another one I've been really impressed with as well. Dan Davey.
Yep.
Yep, really good commentators.
Yeah, I agree.
So maybe this might be something for me for the future, eh?
I was just trying to think, there's another one as well. I think he's done a bit of commentating with Dan Davey. No, it's gone.
Gone. Gone.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Thank you, Scott. I try my best, mate. So Ronan, if he's going for finish here, is he yellows, reds? What's Declan at the table? Sorry. Not an easy finish here. Like they all go, but he's got a bit of work to do. All right, sorry. So Declan's on yellows here. Just the one on the top rails. His main problem. He might put this in the top and come up for it now, and then work down table. Bozan has a score. Thanks, Nick. I wish I was the main man on the table, mate. Them days are well gone. I've got Mr. Farnsworth, Richard. Nice easy first round game, eh?
Still, at least it's double limb, eh?
Yeah, nice early start in the morning there. No, you see me. It's on the day, mate. And I'm one of the players that does not fear Mark Farnsworth. I respect the guy so much. Brilliant, awesome. But you see, if you start playing players and you're scared of them, you're in the wrong game. Start playing something else. Stop fearing people. Pool's not for you. Thanks, Joe, MT Centre, Davey. I'll give you a little plug, mate. One of many.
You'll notice, Dave, I made sure to remember to put your logo up on the screen this time.
Yes, it's up there. He tells me off, when I make my posters and I don't put Jarrow MOT on. He's like, Brian, you forgot my name on the picture. And I'm like, sorry, Davey, I'll get it right, mate. I'll get it right.
I've had a few messages as well. Thank you very much, Gareth Aries.
They've got me down as an 11-8 win tonight, mate.
Nice.
See, they've got a bit
11-8,
faith.
11-9, we'll take that.
They've got a bit of faith in that old dog yet, mate. So he's going to put this a little bit check. A little bit left-hand side check. No, he's not. He's going to screw this back an inch. Yes, please. Now we'll play it with a bit check. Black in the right corner. Or he might be cheeky and just play it in the middle.
Well, you weren't wrong. Frame for frame.
I'm just lucky. I just call lucky shots. Thanks, Roper. You're a canny little talker yourself, by the way. And you're funny. See this guy here, Roper, Graham Roper.
Yeah.
What a character, man. Watch him. Watch some of the posts he puts up about pool. He's proper funny, mate.
No, I have actually.
He's a proper, he's a good character, he is. Nice lad. I like you, Graham. Now get me love heart on that screen. Only funny, mate. So, we have now got 3-3. At the start of this match, I predicted all the way 10-10. Up to now, I'm on the money. How many we got watching? When you're not talking, because you've got them in, just can you hear it? Sorry, I had a minute in my mouth. Look at the love, look at Roper, look. 3 hearts, man. Not just little ones, you that giant hearts. Thanks, Graham. Love you too, buddy. Side break.
You didn't need to bin it, mate.
I know, I'm just trying to be good. I don't want people saying, what's he got in his gob?
You just need to bring it forward.
It's because I was rolling about me, man.
But you just need to bring the microphone forward while you weren't talking, that's all.
I have stupid moments. So, he's potted there. What's he getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's potted a red off the break. He's probably going to go reds here, I'd imagine, like. Saying that the 6 and 2 snots, like, they all go.
I was going to say the yellows all go, don't they?
But so do all the reds. It's just your choice of...
But an easier opening ball.
Well, the first opening ball's easy because the yellow over the top pocket's huge. But you see, when he plays that one, he'd like to leave that because it links him up with the other one. So if he puts that one up the rail, he's going to have to open the yellow up to the pocket. But that's the only shot he's got, so he's got to play this. If he's going reds, he's got to play the red up the rail off the yellow. And it's pretty much all he's got to do is get down table where that red is, and this clearance is easy.
I think he's definitely looking at yellows, judging by his face. And
I fancy him for these, like. They'll all go, they've all got a pocket. Work down table, clear all these at the bottom first, and then come up top. No, this is tricky. Dead weight in the middle. I don't know who my next money game is, Moose. There's nothing in the pipeline.
They said bacon sarnie. Do you have red or yellow sauce?
Brown. It's true.
He's a Geordie. Of course he has brown sauce. Come on. Ridiculous question, really.
Got an answer from us, though, didn't it? It just wasn't the answer they were looking for, was it? Yeah, so it's a bit of a pleasure to be asked to come on the commentary, be truthful with you, like, because there's a room full of players in there that are all mint. You know what I mean? So for them to ask me to do they all said no. Honestly, they want to stick to just potting balls, and I'll fill in with the commentary when you need us, right? I think I'm gonna have a few hours tomorrow.
Good.
So
yep.
you'll have us tomorrow if you
I'm
want.
Definitely up for that.
I don't mind coming on, yeah. I like actually commentating. It's good. It could be my next thing for when I'm done, and like as a player.
Mate, you're welcome.
I think I'd be really good at it, you know.
Yeah.
I do, mate.
Yeah.
I really feel like because I've watched people commentate and I've watched them. Like I've listened to them as I've been watching the matches.
Yeah, sure.
Not actually watched them talk, because that would just be sad, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? But I've found, like, off the mistakes that other commentators have made by swearing and derogatory remarks and stuff like that, I try not to make them same mistakes.
Yep.
You know what I mean, mate?
Yep.
Prune sauce, that's the one, Joker.
This is a bit brutal now, isn't it?
Well,
he's run a little bit too far here. He's got.
I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket and say he ain't clearing these up.
Don't mince your words, Brian.
Just telling it as it is. I don't think he's going to do these, mate. He's got to smash a double in first, and then stay on that yellow in the middle, which is not easy from that angle. I tried to get chips and gravy early on. George Dixon's didn't have any left. I got stuck with a Savoy dip. He has the double. Oh, Buzz, I got it right again. I told you weren't going to do them, didn't I?
Did he go for the double?
Yeah, and he missed. Now he's going to get fudged off Ronan.
See, do you know what? I thought actually the cut on the one to the right-hand side into the middle was the safer shot to be able to continue with it.
Once you can with these rules, once you attack your opponent, and like he was in his position, he was there, he's got to continue attacking. You know what I mean? Because he's removed 4 of his yellows off the table. So once you've committed yourself to the clearance, you'll find most people just continue to attack. Whereas that was a very low percentage of him getting them 3 balls there. But what Ronan's going to do here is he's going to chip that red off the rail. He's going to put the white on the top cushion, or he's just going to bounce it out just a tiny bit.
Yep.
There you go. Now next shot of the table for Ronan. He'll go game. Declan has to pot this out the snooker. A hit's no good. You never had a Savoy dip, Nick Finn? I think they only do them in Dixon's. So if you've got a Dixon's wherever you live, you'll be able to get a Savoy dip, mate. It's a Geordie thing. Do you have Savoy dips where you live, Jacob?
Savoy dips?
Yeah. Do you have Dixon's?
I have no idea.
Do you have Dixon's?
No.
No, must just be a Geordie thing. Better commentator than Chris Kamara. Flipping right I am, he's useless. He doesn't even watch what's going on. Hey, I tell you had to pot that in the middle, didn't I? And he nearly got it, mate.
Yeah.
Now it's lights out. This is now going to go 4-3 to Ronan. He ain't missing from here. My Dixon's does TVs, not that Dixon's, not with an X. Dixon's with a DICKSONS. That Dixon's. I bet you don't know what a stotty cake is. And that one goes to Mark Brown. I bet you don't know what a stotty cake is, Mark Brown. Do you know what a stotty cake is?
No.
That's Geordie as well.
No
Do you know
idea.
what a stotty cake is? It's like a bread.
It's probably a hamburger, isn't it, or something?
No, it's a bread. It's in like a round. It's a round bread.
Yep.
About how thick's that? About 3 inches.
Yep.
That's about that thick, and you cut it down the middle. It's like a back to front bread.
Hold on.
It would have to be from Newcastle, wouldn't it? They've never heard of. Shall we get some scores for them? Because Ronan's going to do these.
Yeah, can do.
Geordie cake, mate. You're close. It's not a cake. It's a bread. Right. I'm going to give you some more scores here. Andrew Appleton 4, Paul Sylvester 4, Michael Rhodes 5, Josh Kane 4, Jeff Allen 3, Callum Singleton 1, Ryan Clark 1, Lee Ray 3, Luke Wrigglesworth 4, Tom Barley 5, Ronan McCarthy 3, Declan Brennan 3. That's your score update. Jacob's going to have to teach us how to work the computers, like, because I'm absolutely carrot cake.
It's just flicking between these two tabs up here.
Harry Walsh, swearing. What you swearing? What you swearing at, Harry?
At least he can't be heard.
No. He's not happy with something. Explain yourself, Harry. What's the problem? Oh, I never seen that one, Graham Hill 5-4, mate. I never seen that. You might put the red in the middle here and screw into the yellow. Like skill shot in the middle, just for it to be clever. But he didn't need to. I might have screwed that red in the middle there. Screwed it and put the other yellow in the middle just to make it like the shot on the black easy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now he's going to have to hit a little hole, isn't he?
Well, does he have to? Could he just screw back by a foot?
Yeah,
and
I think he's
still
just
have the same shot.
say like Ronan, he likes to get close. You know what I mean? He's like perfectionist, isn't he?
Yeah, but he could just screw back.
No, he's gone through the hole, mate.
I know.
There you go. He's got confidence in one's ability, hasn't he?
Yeah, true.
Madeira cake. Did that sound like Dickie Davies there for a minute? Did I, Scott? I didn't mean to. So, 4-3 to Ronan. So you've got all your people on your commentary are talking about stotty cakes and carrot cake and Madeira cake. I shouldn't have mentioned Dixon, should I? The whole Geordie world's typed in. They're like, oh. Thank you, Dave, my mate. How are you? Stick us a thumbs up. Love heart if you want. I've had 3 already.
So the funny thing is actually that Charlie commentates with me sometimes, and she always ends up talking about food.
It's all right, isn't it? I've got to eat, haven't we, Charlie? I mean, look at myself. You wouldn't think that, like. They said to me, right, I was the only person that could hide behind the pool cue. There's just no need, is it? If I dyed me hair blue, right, you couldn't identify me from me cue. I'm like, there's just no need for this, right?
Like a fine whippet.
Yes, that's me. That don't go very fast.
Ouch.
A whippet that ain't too quick, mate.
Like a fine, well-aged
yes.
whippet.
Somebody's just agreed with us that this is going to go to 10s each. That's how I said in our very first Saturday. I says this is going to the wire. And up to now, it's been Ronan winning for him, Declan winning for him. Ronan winning for him, Declan winning for him. So, if we're going by frame winning, Declan's getting this one, isn't he?
Yep. And I mean, Brennan has just potted the white off the break as well, so there's a good chance.
You're waiting for Lee Ray for your coupon?
One clever shot here. Yellows of the ball, obviously.
Oh, I wish you luck, mate. That's right, Paul. The breaks will determine the winner, mate. Has he got ball in hand here?
Yep.
Right, so he's gone yellows, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the yellows. Everything in the open. He's not missing from here, mate. These are just
clever shot.
These are gone.
Very clever shot.
4-4. I'm not even going to bother talking you through because they're just so easy. If he fails from here, I'll be amazed, mate.
What a load of absolute rubbish. You're not going to talk it through because you're going to start talking about food again.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm going to wait until somebody asks us a question. I'm going to answer it. Stotty cake.
Are you making?
I'm not making that kind of cook. I'm the king of the 57 varieties. Can you guess what I eat a lot?
Ketchup, maybe?
Heinz.
Heinz?
57 varieties,
Yeah.
different flavour every day. Well, till 57 days is up and then we'll just rotate it again.
Still, that's a fairly big rotation.
Yeah, I've got a couple of people I've got to say hi to here. Mark Fleming, you alright, mate? Big Craig Wanham, how are you doing, my friend? You okay? Enjoying married life, are you? What's my favourite cake? Oh, probably chocolate cake, mate. I know. You make a great burger buzzer. I would, yes. Oh, yes, the burgers I make. I thought you were talking about turning me into a burger. Hey, you wouldn't get much out of me, mate. You'd be better off going to McDonald's.
Bone and gristle burger.
4-4, mate.
4-4.
Tell you I didn't even talk them through, didn't I?
No.
If you want us to talk through the clearances, I will, you know, but we see when they're so easy like that, I'm not even going to bother.
Yeah, as I said, just one clever shot at the beginning.
Yeah, but he had 2 shots, didn't he? So it was like... And even if he'd missed, look at the reds, look. See what we talked about earlier?
Yeah.
2 reds dead on the reel. Now, if that red wasn't next to that middle pocket, then them reds are dead. What rules is it, Bri? It is... Black ball, Connor. And George, I support Newcastle, mate. I've been suffering for 11 years. I suffered some more on Wednesday night. Lost to Sunderland. Sunderland. Celebrating a 4-0 win over the babies. Playing a bunch of 5-year-olds. Honestly, man. We'll see you back in the big time when you get there, lads. Until that moment, dream on. Premier, Championship. Oh, they're not even in the Championship, are they? Division 1, Sunderland, aren't they?
I've no idea.
Oh, I'm going to stop talking about them anyway. Declan win a frame one, Declan. Richard, I've got Mr. Farnsworth tonight at 8 o'clock. And I'm not a Malcolm George. Definitely not, mate. I'm a suffering Newcastle fan. Yes, I remember that, Simon. I'd love it if we beat anybody at the minute, never mind just them. Oh, I've got a little commentator next to us. This is my little mate.
Buzzer, how are we doing?
We've got young Keane, my little future
How you
protege.
doing, mate? You alright?
Mint, mate. How are you?
Alright, mate, thanks.
Yeah, you're my future protege, aren't you? Yeah. Little Keane Monaghan. Mint little player, one for the future, lads. And he's got a sense of humour, hasn't he? That's why I like him, I think, you know, because he's as daft as me, isn't he?
Not quite as daft as you, yeah.
Yes, you are. I see you posted on. Road 7-4 up. Oh, Chelsea will beat with 4-0 tomorrow, Richard.
Have we got any scores on here?
Yeah, put scores on for them. Shall we give them a score update?
Just flick from there.
Because this one's looking a bit fudgy, this one.
Roadsy 7-4 up.
Yeah, he must be flying him, because I've just checked on there a minute ago. It was only 4-3.
Jeff Allen 3-2 up. Blue Riggles have just potted a great black to go 5-0 win now.
Yeah.
And to go 6-5 up, sorry.
Against Tom Bawley. There's not much really changing the scores here.
No.
How do I move this? Because I'm missing the top scores when I asked for the scores. I didn't know how to get them in.
Oh, for the last round.
Yeah.
Well, Mickhill 6-0.
Mickhill 6-6 with Dave Sanderson. Lads.
No offers on Mickey.
That could be a shock.
A massive upset.
Not just a shock. A
First-
super shock.
First to 5 from now, isn't it?
See what people out there think, right? Because I'm going to say it as it is. People think that people cannot be beaten, right? And they
It's
put
true,
people
innit?
on pedestals,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'm going to tell yous now, right? Anybody can be beat on the day of anybody.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. If a player breaks bad,
If I'm breaking,
mint.
if I'm breaking absolutely mint and someone's going in off every
And I'm
frame,
breaking absolutely bad. Am I winning?
Yeah, no.
I'm not, am I? So you see, when you say like,
But it's anyone's beatable.
anybody can be beat, and then like,
there's too much luck involved. Isn't
that's
there?
right, mate. This game's a lucky game, man. And like Mick Hill, don't get us wrong, is the best in my opinion,
he is,
right?
yeah.
In my opinion, I've had many battles with Mick. Guy's a machine. But he
get
can be beat, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Like anybody.
Like now, massive tournament favourite, first round.
Who do you think? Who do you think's going to win this event, Keane?
Farnsworth.
You fancy Farnsworth?
Oh no, because he's got you first round.
Well, if I take him out, right, which I'm capable of,
Yeah,
I don't feel
course
like
you
that, right? But if he plays like he did the other night against us, right, exactly what we just talked about, I ain't got a chance, mate, because I
Yeah.
spent my whole time in my chair. In fact, that chair's still
Where
gone.
did you play him the other night?
Yeah, I went for practice, mate. And
Oh,
just,
did you?
might as well have played by yourself. I said, next time you want to practice, don't ring me, mate. Play by yourself.
Was that before the draw were done?
Yeah, just because like we live only 10 minutes from each other.
Yeah.
Like Mark's got a club, I've got a club. So he come to my club, I go to his club.
Two best players around that area.
It's
as
great
well,
to practice with Farnsworth though, because I tell you what it is. That guy is one hell of a player, man.
He is, isn't it?
He's
I think he'd win. I think he'd win a lot more if he could break.
He's a proper pool player, but you know what makes me so frustrated is, you know, every time I play him, Keane, he pots a ball every time.
Does
mate.
he? Yeah.
Every time, and I'm dry every time. And
Yeah,
the
'cause
guy
you watch
don't
him,
miss.
Like in these events, it seems to be what lets him down is his break.
His break against me is really good. Oh, that's how I can't work it out.
What
know?
do you think though? Do you think he struggles on the break usually?
Well, that's what,
Yeah.
that's what amazes me with Farnsworth, how he's won so many events
With that break.
with that break,
It's
with
bad,
this
isn't it?
standard of
Yeah.
player. It amazes me. So a little bit of fudge going on here, Keane. Would you be going game
He's
here?
gone in.
Oh, is that white? Nah, he's alright.
No, he's not.
He ain't clearing up now, is he, son?
He's not going for these.
Hey, there's a
rounds.
shot on here. See the yellow that's under the black? The yellow that's tied
Yes.
with the red?
We're playing it
He might,
towards
it
the
might
bottom
go
right.
in the corner. And he
he's
might
gonna
get
knock,
the other
yeah,
one.
he might knock the other one in, right?
Two-way shot here. He's going to cut that yellow in the top right-hand pocket. And he might make that shot and the one on the left-hand side rail. He might make that too.
We can see the one over the top right.
You fancy Dunster, Paul? Yeah, Dunster's been in great form, mate. He's got a really good temperament for a young kid.
Yeah,
I spoke earlier about losing it lately and like proper getting angry and bad-tempered with the game.
You have been doing.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Proper chucking chalk around and like proper like hating the game, you know what I mean? I love the game, but frustrated is that
Getting
much.
overrun, it's horrible, isn't it?
None for 4 days, though.
So I played Carl before in the first round. It was our 5-4 down, and he's messed up on his last ball. So I've snookered him, got him ridiculously tight. Like, I didn't think he could hit it. So he ended up coming off 3 cushions, hitting it. He's knocked it towards the bag. When the whites came off the cushion, knocked it in, and left him perfect front black. It was just
Did you give
ridiculous fluke. He just laughed at me.
Did you give him the finger?
No, he didn't get the finger. No.
No, did you not give
No,
him the
not
finger?
in the £200 amount.
Was that just for Seb, was it?
Yeah, that's for
You
Seb.
went
deserves
viral
it.
with that one, you did, yeah.
Seb deserves it though, doesn't he?
Yeah. So at 4-4, Ronan is going to pull out one finish here if he gets his leg.
This will be some finish.
I'll play the yellow in the right-hand pocket, yeah?
He's
Little
got a
short.
shot though, hasn't he?
Oh, we must be ahead of time because we're watching
Yeah.
live, aren't we?
Shall we refresh it?
You do it with the computer, mate, because I can't do that.
You
kind
don't
of.
know how to use it.
They like what commentary, mate. They like what commentary, you know.
You like
I've
my
not had.
commentary?
I've not had one. I can't swear, but I'll give you a clue.
There we are.
Missed the first word off. Second word is head. We've had none of them, right?
Now then this is a
Yeah,
big
look
shot,
at this.
isn't it?
This commentating, lot class.
Oh,
The
I need
love
it to
for me.
bounce. I need it to bounce. Oh, this is tough. It's bridging now.
Oh, he's got to see these kind of shots, Keane. Little tip for you, right?
Mm.
You've got to whack these. You've got to whack
Got to
these.
hit it hard,
You've got to
haven't
hit
you?
them hard because you don't get the chip.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's a little bit hampered, which is going to make it even tougher.
This is really tough.
I don't fancy him for this.
No.
Tell you, didn't I? Buzz I right again.
I think
I didn't fancy him for that.
I think maybe Ronan's a better pool player, but if that was the other way around, Declan's more likely to get that.
Would you fudge him here?
Yeah.
Where are you going? With the black over the pocket?
Yeah, you've got to go for these, ain't you?
I think
Pot's the one in the middle.
You see me? Yeah,
Pot's the one down
I think
rail.
I just put him right tight, right behind that
Right,
one
right,
next to
yeah.
the middle bar guy, because
Well,
it's
if I'm playing you,
You
I'm not seeing that black again, am I?
no, no chance.
But I think he'll go for these because he's going to leave an out. He's going to drop this in middle, play the one down rail.
So he's going for it, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to leave the angle to get the one off the side rail, and then they're easy, aren't they?
Yeah, see, that's where your snooker brain background comes in, doesn't it? Little
Yeah.
shift. So your pool player might double that.
Yeah, yeah.
Not even shift it, mate, not. So if Declan can take this frame out, this will be the first time in the match that he's actually led. He's never led in this game yet, Keane.
Has he not?
No, it's been 1-for-1 all the way.
Big chance, isn't it?
I'm not a fudger. It's all lies.
Just lightly can on this. Like that. That is unlucky.
It's alright though, because you see the way it's hit that knuckle there, it's frozen to the... I bet you this flies up the rail, mate, and I bet you the bag sucks it in.
He should get it, but...
Ooh, Mick Hill is actually now losing. So whoever's got Mick Hill in the Calcutta, your little booty's going to be tweaking.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
it?
crazy.
Isn't it going to be tweaking, Jacob? Yeah.
Rhodes is 8-4 down.
Do you know what?
8-4 up, sorry.
I think he went for something like 80. How much did Mick go for in the Calcutta?
3,000.
3 grand. He went for 3 grand and you could have had me for 250 quid. Unbelievable. Tell you it's sucking, didn't I?
Yeah.
See when he hit that knuckle, I seen it just stick to the cushion a little bit. The protege is going into the lead.
These two practice together all the time, and apparently there's nothing in it.
Yeah, because it's like protege versus master student, isn't it?
Is this tough or?
Nah, you're not missing this, man. Snooker player, man, they didn't miss these kind of balls. See, I tell you when they're going to miss and I tell you when they're going to pot them, didn't I?
You miss it.
You miss it? No chance.
You'd have snookered him, wouldn't you?
They're just going to have a little toilet break while Declan is. So it's just like some scores. Go to the top, Keane, and I'll give them a scoreline rundown. Right, we have...
Mick Hill 7-0.
Mick Hill has just pulled it back, so whoever's got him in the Calcutta, I'll be feeling a little bit happier. Because if that had gone 8-6, ooh,
Paul Sylvester
not
and
good.
Andrew Appleton.
Andrew Appleton, Paul Sylvester, 5-5. Michael Rhodes, 8. Josh Kane, 4. Jeff Allen, 5. Callum Singleton, 3. Ryan Clark, 3. Lee Ray, 4. Luke Wrigglesworth, 6. Tom Barley, 8. And this game 4-4. No, it's now 5-4 to Declan, sorry. And that's you currently up to date with the fixtures and scores.
I'll be back in a second, Brian.
Okay, mate. Hey, come back.
Correct.
Yeah,
2
my
minutes.
little wingman. Some boy. Any sponsors you want plugged, mate? So I'm just going to give a little shout out to some of the sponsors, right? We'll start with Smith's Courier Services. The best sponsor in the world. Jarrow MOT Centre. TAOM Billiards. Murphy's Sports Bar Doncaster. And Shark Rack Pool. There you go. Use now or me. All you companies. Apart from Jarrow MOT. And share the stream. Yes. You just tell me what you want said and I'll say it for you. Who do you fancy for this game, Keane?
Who's breaking here?
It is Declan's break, I believe. Is it Declan's break?
No, it's Ronan's.
No, sorry, Ronan's break. Hey, that's the first thing I've got wrong. The break.
I think the table will definitely suit Declan more. Snooker player.
Yeah.
Big bags, aren't they?
That's the thing now, you see, with the current climate, right?
Ronan's similar to you, isn't he?
Ronan, me and Ronan are very similar
Yeah, that's what
players,
I mean.
mate. He won't go in that if they're not there, mate.
Close, innit? You played
Just-
money. How many times have you played for money?
4. It's
2
two.
all.
It's 2, right.
It's
It's over now. Me and Ronan will never play again. It's a finish. Done.
Yeah.
Done
Mates.
deal, mates.
What
Like,
score was it last time you
peop-
played? He had to play out of his skin, didn't he?
Yeah, man, he done me head in. I was 23-21 up and lost 25-23. Didn't get one more shot.
Yeah, that's what he does all for cash, doesn't he,
I
Ron?
know. Yeah,
Where
the guy
was that?
played. The guy
Where
played.
was that?
That was in Mark Farnsworth Club in Washington.
Oh, right,
Yeah, but he played really well because I had him up against the wall. Believers that night, he was under it, and
yeah.
for to dish me 4 in a row the way he played there was fantastic. Like, so Ronan breaks, pots of yellow,
And he's not on a ball, is he?
and he's gonna fudge next shot because he's got knout.
You know he's got a cut on the yellow, but
Do you know how to get that back on there? How would you get that down a bit?
I'll do it now.
I am proper thick when it comes to technology. Like, what does that say? Right, I'll try and catch up with some comments here because I've missed a few. Yep, Phil Harrison pulled out. I can't tell you the reason why. Top commentary from Gary Reynolds. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Bicester boys. Mick Hill is human. Like, thank you, Damien. Somebody that talks sense. Yes, he is human, and I think people forget that. Everybody's human. We can all be beat,
It's
mate.
a game of pool, isn't it?
Yeah. Buzzer the fudger.
He's not wrong.
Honest
He's not
to
wrong, Buzzy.
God, how a keen man. When's this tag gonna leave me? Like, yeah,
I'll tell you what, I've got a money game for you.
yeah.
You and Declan Brennan.
Not gonna happen, mate.
Why?
He's too young.
Yeah.
He's got a future ahead of him, and I told him like one of the last events we played in. I had a little 5-minute chat with him, and I said,
you get on with it as well, don't you?
yeah, I really like these two at the table. They're really good kids. I actually said to him, "Don't be a turkey like me. Don't take on games, right? That's gonna
It's gonna lose
it's
you.
gonna knock
Yeah.
your future, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, look at myself. Look at who I've got to play for a money game. Ridiculous.
No, yeah.
And I ain't playing no more of them top doggy dogs, mate, because it's just like it's stupid.
You won your last one, didn't you?
Yes, Ronan is a top professional, mate, and he has been for a very long time.
Yeah, he's been at the top of the game for a long time.
I remember on the old EPA, man, like before you were even born, mate. You know that, Keane? Before
Yeah.
you were even thought of, I remember Ronan at the old tours, along with Mick Hill, Darren Appleton,
Yeah.
Chris Mellon, Phil Harrison.
9-5 Roadie.
Rhodesy's
Must be flying because
He
it
must
It
be.
were 5. It were close, wasn't it? 5-all, 5-4.
Davy Glenn will be happy at Jarrow MOT Centre because that's one of his boys.
I said as a bet for the tournament, I know it's a really strong field, but I think Rhodes was 66-1.
Well, Rhodesy, believe me, has had back-to-back 147s.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he's had multiple 9-ball wins.
Yeah,
He's
he's
he's pretty much right. Whatever discipline of pool, ball, snooker, 9-ball, any cue sport, that guy can play it, mate.
Yeah.
Aye.
He's a bit like Melly, isn't
And
he?
you know, I've spoke with Michael a few times, right? And he would say, "Bruh, you take things too seriously, mate. You just need to just be like me and just." And I can't be that way, you know. I'm trying, okay, you know.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's hard to like try to play like you don't care when you really do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to play like you don't
You
care.
played him a few times, Rhodes.
Main Roads have had 4 matches and it's 2-2.
Yeah.
Well, I really rate Michael. I do. Like, I think he's a really dangerous player.
Yeah, I do. He can bowl you away, can't he?
Yeah, he's not really boring. Oh, did you say blow? Did you say blow
He
me
can bore
away?
you
Oh, I
away.
thought you said bore us away. No, that's me, mate.
But
I'll bore you away. Michael might blow you away. Like,
it's just the way he plays. Really quick. And
yeah, because he's
Big
he's a
break.
great potter and he's from that snooker background, and he's learning the pool shots. That's the thing, and that's what I think about pool, right? So all these snooker players that's coming into the game. Say if the balls are open in the table and you're playing snooker players, they're gonna mop them up. But you see, when the balls are not tight and your pool player is playing a snooker player, that snooker player ain't winning.
Yeah.
And you know, he could
If this
actually,
goes tight, they couldn't up with muddy.
this could be the first chance in the match for Declan to actually take a 2-frame lead. There's never been more than a frame between them.
And he's going to take a 2-frame lead in here. He's not missing the.
Oh God, look at this. A joke's coming in.
What's he
Josh Kane can't beat Michael because he's not allowed to cross the roads. Honestly, man.
doing? Graham Roper.
Yes, Roper.
Have a day off.
Yes, fantastic, mate. You are the man. So what's he doing here, mate? One in the corner.
Right corner.
Little angle for the red in the
Yeah,
middle.
Just drop it in.
Yeah, off the
Top to
bottom
that.
rail. And on it, or just drop on
No,
it?
just drop it in.
There you go.
Oh, he's playing the top bag. It's still okay, just roll it through.
Little dinky screw, I would say, wouldn't you? Little
Yeah.
dinky screw and just drop it in the middle.
He's not done it though.
Oh, is that alright, that, is it? Seb Webb. Is he off angle there, Keane?
Yeah, he doesn't look perfect.
Thank you, Paul. I just try to say it as it is, you know. I've been around forever, you know,
He's
mate.
been about a bit, hasn't he?
I'm like, what am I like?
What's it like?
Think of a geek old car.
This is tough.
Think of a geek old car.
You are?
Think of an old car. I'll tell you what kind of car I'm like, right? I'm like an old Capri. I'm like an old Ford Capri. I've been around forever, right? That people just can't even remember what a Ford Capri looked like.
I don't know what I thought.
You don't even know what one was, do you?
No.
You don't even remember the shape, do they?
No.
They're a bit like Starsky and Hutch. You ever see their car?
No, mate.
You never watched Starsky and Hutch?
No, I'm not going to clue what you want to.
Yeah. Huggy and
Great shot, Declan.
hey, the young'uns of today, they didn't know out. He's never heard of Starsky and Hutch. You never heard of Starsky and Hutch?
No, mate.
Unreal. Yes, right. Yeah, right, son. Young Decky's flying here. Like, this is going to be 6-4, man. And Ronan hasn't even done anything wrong. He's never done a thing wrong. And, like, I'm sat right on the commentary right in front of Ronan here, right? And if you could see his face. So you couldn't tell if he was winning 9-0 or losing 9-0, could you?
That's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you now, you'd be punching walls, you.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe he's 4 or 5 frames time, maybe he's like, but as I say, this game can drive you mad, you know. And I'll tell you who I'll give a big. You like that one, Richard? Ford Capri, can you remember that?
Mikkel is 196,
Right, we're going to give you some scores. Andrew
Mikkel's
Appleton
87
6-5. Mikkel's gone 8-7 in front. 9-6 to Rhodesy. Jeff Allen 6-4 on Callum Singleton. Ryan Clark 3-5 down to Lee Ray. Tom Bawley 9-7 over Luke Wrigglesworth. And Declan winning 6-4 with Declan's break.
What do you think of Lee Ray then?
Lee Ray is very underrated,
yeah,
mate.
you're a big price against Ryan.
Yeah, I'm telling you what it is. I've played Lee Ray a couple of times and he's a dangerous
Good,
player.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's very good. That's what I'm saying, man. You've got like thousands and thousands of pool players, right? And like, you don't know how good, like, majority of them are.
Yeah,
Do you? You
yeah.
get somebody rock up, right, and just like, you don't even know who they're on.
Break
Might, just,
well.
might not even miss a
Yeah.
ball, might they? Might be the last event here. Mark Farnsworth played a guy called Ryan Millerscoff.
Adam Myers coffee.
Adam Myerscoff and Ronan, Mark was 1-50 to win. And it was
crazy,
8s
isn't
apiece at one time, or 9s apiece, wasn't it?
I've
So
played.
that just goes to show, doesn't it? It's like,
Played Adam a few
you're
times.
good, aye.
I've played him 3 times.
He must be decent if he's got 9s each with Farnsworth, mustn't he?
Yeah, well,
and that's what I'm saying. That's like a name a lot of people have not heard of, isn't
I've
it?
played him 3 times and I've won, but every one of them was a decider.
So what does that tell you?
Yeah.
And you're only a mug, are you?
I am, but
No, you're not. You never put yourself down, son.
no, but yeah, it's crazy. It's pool though, isn't it? You know, if someone dry breaks and someone pots off the break.
You can get blown away, man. You can have 4 dry breaks, right, and lose 8-0. That's how brutal this game is. I've been 8-0 down loads of times.
Rolled
You know what I mean?
already.
Doesn't mean you're hopeless because you're 8-0
I played
down.
roads in a comp. Every frame we just dry breaking rollings for me. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. If the balls are breaking for you like that, you can beat anyone, can't you?
Definitely. Anyone that can play a bit should be able to beat anyone.
Yeah. It's nice. Got to take these balls out
It's
here.
a big finish,
Must
isn't
he
it?
has to take these out because this match has been tight all the way. Declan's pushed
I
a
think-
2-frame lead in this clearance
Was
here.
Rosie 9-4 up?
9.
Was he 9-4?
Yeah, he was 9-4 up. It's now 9-7 against Josh Kane. So Josh Kane's on a comeback there. Yeah. Ronan ain't missing these from here. Red in the top, red in the middle, red in the corner, black in the middle. There's your clearance. need a shot clock. Thank you, John. Oh, what? Yeah, I don't want to be telling them what's happening, do I? That'd be like, do you know what that'd be like? Like watching a film and knowing what's going to happen before you've even watched it.
Yeah.
Not the shot, is it? So we have a frame back on the board for Ronan. 6-5. Game back on. Thank you, John Stiff. I think I need a bit of luck this weekend, mate. Got a nice, easy first round game.
John Stiff's a bit of a legend of the North East himself.
He is, aye.
He is.
He's got North East got canny good standard of player, you know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, mate. We've got 382 people listening to me and you waffle. I hope you're enjoying it, mate. 7 Jordans on at 8 o'clock, Ross. I think it's after this game. But you're not going to have me on commentary next one because I'm playing. You can't beat Mark Buzzer. He's getting on now. I know I can beat him, mate. Honestly, I've said it earlier. If I'm not going into playing pool and thinking I'm going to win, I'm in the wrong game.
Yeah.
I can't come here thinking I'm going to lose, man. It's pointless
Rhodes.
even coming. You know what I mean? 9-8 to Rhodes, aye.
Ooh.
That looks like a good match, doesn't it?
Appleton 7-5 up. Andrew Appleton, that is.
Where's Mick's 8-7 over Dave Sanderson. Lee Ray and Ryan Clark must be proper fudging them two because that's gone on for like ever.
That frame's took ages, hasn't it? Probably Ryan's just on a finish.
Thanks, Ross.
Yeah, well, you can beat anyone, mate. You've been about long enough to know that. You beat them all, haven't you?
I have, mate, in my time. I have.
You've lost to them all.
I've lost to them all and I've beat them all. But I'm getting older, you know what I mean? We've got 400 people watching more than this, mate.
Is Ronan going for these?
Nah, can't hang this pocket.
Why, has he already potted a red? No.
Oh no, he is going for them. I don't think he meant to pot that. Oh, you know, by because
No, he did, because he's still open table.
Aye, but what's he going to do with that red at the bottom there under that yellow, eh?
That's the only problem, isn't it?
Well, that's not the only problem, it's a big problem. Lee Ray got a mirror in his back pocket.
Oh, for his hair.
I don't understand that one.
I think it's...
Is it?
He's got good hair in there.
Is it a hair thing, is it?
It must be.
Is it the slick back?
I don't know.
I'm sporting a comb over at the minute, mate.
Mick on 9-7 up.
9-7 to Mick.
Cheers, Darren.
Oh, I bet you whoever's got him on the Calcutta's absolutely buzzed now.
This is a big finish, isn't it, this?
Yeah. There's only been 1, 2, 3. Hey, there's a. Just looking at the. Aye, nice. That's what happens when you crash into balls. It could go anywhere, couldn't it? Same when you crash into balls, it can go anywhere, can't it? That's the problem when you're shifting balls. Just don't know where they're going to go. And if you've got the form I've got, you just won't do it. Because you get that sick of having out. You just think, I'm not crash bang walloping name or me, like, I'm just not doing it. And sometimes it costs me frames not doing that. I just kind of bring myself to play that style of pool. I think you're going to double this in the middle, I think. Oh, does a good bite. Great shot. Oh, is he on it? He's getting it, Keane.
Rhodes missed the ball to go 10-5 up. It's 9-0.
You know whose bum's squeaking now, don't you?
Rhodes's.
Yeah, the guy who's always got the big leads has the squeakiest bum when the guy comes back. Like,
Yeah, it's horrible.
it
Isn't it?
always happens.
He's under pressure now, isn't he? Josh is under no pressure.
It's a good test of his character now to see how he.
Josh will probably feel really good now.
Well, Josh will be like full of confidence, won't he? You've got one full of confidence and you've got one like lacking confidence. Crazy that, like, isn't it? My headphones back on. If Ronan can see the red in the middle, he'll just drop it in, but obviously he can't, so he's going to have to cut the red back at the top left-hand side of the table. Can he see that red in the middle there, can he?
Which one?
The red in the middle, can he see it?
Yeah.
Right, I think the problem he's got is how he gets back to the black. And that's why he's taking so long here. Because if you look, the black only goes in the left-hand middle pocket, or the top left-hand pocket. So he's going to have to get a little angle when he drops this in, but he don't want to be on the cushion. Right, so now he's going to stun this in hard, and he's going to try and get that black in the left-hand side pocket, or the left-hand top pocket, because he's got nowhere else to fit it in. So I think he's going to go with 1, 2, maybe 3 cushions here. Side cushion, bottom cushion on the black. Yeah? Side cushion, bottom cushion, black. Let's see what he did. He won't screw through the gap with the 2 yellows. There's no way he's going to play that.
Can he screw straight? No.
No, he's going to
stun it off the cushion really hard.
Stun 2 cushions, 3 cushions, side cushion, bottom cushion. He's definitely got a shot on the black.
I think you can just pump this off one cushion, off the side cushion, off the right cushion with side, and come over to where the white is now.
And pour it away. And when he goes in the left-hand middle or the left-hand pocket?
Goes in the bottom right.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't. Watch. It wouldn't take this long if it went in that pocket. I don't agree with that shot, like.
What's he buying?
I don't agree with that shot. It was just too low percentage. I would have smashed the 2 rails, me, personally, like.
Yeah.
That's me. We all play different.
Rhodes's 10-9 up. He must have had a quick dish there.
Michael Rhodes has pulled his finger out.
20 seconds.
Yeah, he's done a quick one there, hasn't he? But that's what I was talking about Michael earlier on. He's a really dangerous player, isn't he?
Really dangerous, mate.
Back double. It's gone wide. Skidded. Oh, that's a bad miss. Now he's getting fudged to death. Fudged to death.
I'll have a look at the Rose game. Be back in a second.
Yeah. Go on, because they're going to fudge here, mate. I'm telling you now. He's getting like claustrophobic snookers. Because he can go for game from here. And this is where people mess up. You'll see like the people with no brain going for game from here. The people who just want to go game every time. And that's why Declan's a good little player for the future, because he controls himself. Like, have some of that. I love that play, me, mate. He gets total high 5 from Buzzer for that. Because that's how to win a game properly. He hasn't won it yet, but he's got it. So, what's Ronan looking at here? 1, 2. This is not easy. It's gone. 2 cushions in behind the black. No, hit the yellow. That's the only way he could have gone. Through top cushion, side cushion, through the 2 yellows, and maybe try and sit behind the black. It was a tough shot, like. But I think what you'll see Declan doing now is picking his ball up in hand and developing the yellow and the black. So I'd play the one just under the yellow, under the middle pocket. Just flick it to the left-hand side of the black, open it up, and then execute the finish. And he'll take a nice 7-5 lead. Yellow off the black. Ooh, he's caught it wrong. So I think he might fudge him again. Or he might put the yellow over the bag, play the yellow in off the black. He's either going to do that or he's going to fudge him again, mate. messed it up, Keane. Tom Bawley's just won 11-8 against Luke Wrigglesworth. Yeah, he's going to go yellow off the black. Oh, right, now we're back to fudging again. I tell you, he was going to go yellow off the black, didn't I? Now he's fudging again now, mate. How do I get the comments back on Jacob?
So if you just grab the mouse,
Yeah.
and up here,
Yeah.
you've got the 2 tabs,
Right.
and then you can just flick between one and the other.
Thanks, mate. 47 cannot work a computer.
Unless of course you've got a young Kian who just wants to come and take over the laptop.
They're young'uns now that scored, didn't they?
Yeah, definitely.
I've got a 2-year-old son that can work an iPad.
And he's, I was just about to say he's better on the iPad than you.
And his 46-year-old dad can't even do it. You know what I mean? He's 2. He can swipe and everything. I'm like, how on earth do you do that?
Excellent.
They're laughing earlier because I says he's going to stick them in the fudge, and I says, "Ooh, have some of that."
Yeah. Oh, of course you would.
Yeah, I told you he was going to fudge him, didn't I?
Sensible option.
I know, man. I'm from a fudging background, man. I'm the last of a dying breed. Me, Ronan, the old timers, proper fudgers.
The only problem that he's got with that shot is that he's left him an option here to
Snooker him back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but he's like, what you see the shot he's played, I think you can see an edge of the black.
Yeah.
So with him being able to see an edge, that meant he has to hit a cushion after contact. If he hadn't have been able to see that edge, he could have just played one cushion in behind it.
Yeah.
But he's not left much for Declan, so it's quite a decent shot Ronan's just played there.
No, because that top left pocket's covered.
Declan's got to be really careful now because he ain't got an easy opening pot. He can't see anything up the top of the table.
How about just a really
general
really
onto the
thin
black.
flick
Yeah,
off it
that's my
to
shot
leave
as
the
well.
ball at the
Just-
top end
that's
of the
the
table and let him have
Just
a go
tie
at
the
it.
black up. That's great.
I'll tell you what, that little flick off the other ball,
Beautiful.
that's worked out absolutely perfect. What a shot.
Ronan literally now has to just chuck his cue at this. Yeah, Farnsworth is a class fudger, Bri. Mint fudger, mate. Because he's got an A game and a B game. And this is black ball rules, mate, not world rules. Now, I think this time around, looking at the way the balls lie now, Declan has to have a go now. No more fudges is for him. Big frame this one, 7-5, 6-6. Because we're coming to the back end of the match now, so all these frames are super important. And what you'll find is, you know, if you ever make little errors like this, you see when you're cleaning up and they've got like easy clearances like this, Jacob, and you mess them up, you'll think about it and they punish you, you know. So you have to take these chances when they come, because if you don't, your mind is going to start
of course.
going against yourself, because you know, oh, that was an easy clearance, I should never be messing her up. And you mess it up, and what you'll find happening is the run of the ball will probably go further against you because you mess it up. The game double punishes you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You punish yourself because you miss, and then the game punishes you.
It is a cruel game in that regard, isn't it?
It's the cruelest game out of a lot of sports out there. I think it's one of the cruelest games you can actually play. Thank you, Trev. Glad you like the commentary, mate. Try and call the shots and talk about a little bit of pool in general, to be truthful with you. The pool, the player, the character, their weaknesses, their strengths, you know. And like these two on the table, to be fair to them, they haven't got any weaknesses. They've both got great A games. They're both clear for fun. They've both got great B games. So, for any young'uns playing the game out there, these two at the table's like a good set to watch, because you'll get to learn both standards of the game.
On the commentary is me, Jakob Tonglon, owner of the stream, and Brian Buzzer Halcray. I've not been doing much talking.
Left it to me, didn't you, mate? Huh?
Well, you know,
Why, aye, man.
it's all good when you can talk like you can.
Yeah, well, I just hope they can understand us. Because some
Yeah,
people can't.
I'm sure they can.
Some people can't understand the accent. Was that got to be fairest commenter on planet? To be fair, yeah. There's no. See me, I would be going bigging people up and putting people down. I'll tell you how it is, mate. I'll tell you the player, how they are, if they've got a bit of attitude, what they like, what they don't like. I can tell you a couple of things, signs of man that players will give you. Here's a one for you, right? This is how you know Mick Hill's rattled, right? He turns red, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you know you've got Mick Hill rattled. So if any of you ever play Mick Hill in the future, and you've got him rattled, you'll be able to tell by his face, because he'll look like a beetroot. It's the truth.
So I've just been asked why I'm so quiet. It's because I've been doing a few little bits on the computer in the background.
He works the computers and I talk. Isn't that right, mate? And I've lost my little sidekick. Romanian? Come on, Nick. It's a bit strong. I can't speak Romanian. Thank you, Margaret. Glad you enjoy it.
Yeah, so sorry I've been a little bit quiet. I'm back again now. We're a team of three, but I've been doing a few bits on the computer.
We've lost one of them, haven't we?
Yep.
He's gone. Young Keane's done one. How are we doing for time, mate?
Time, it is 7:42.
And on all the matches running on scheduled time, yeah?
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
No
Yep.
problems.
This did start slightly late.
Are you on wheels, Bri? Wheels? I don't get that, mate. I don't understand that on wheels.
So I think this is actually running slightly behind because the next match is due to start at 8.
Yeah, and that's going to be Seb Webb versus Jordan Shepherd. Should be a quick fire game.
Yeah, I can't see that taking very long.
Well,
No matter how you look at it.
Satan Greavesy, that's us.
Brilliant.
And we've got 450 watching.
450.
It's not bad, eh?
That's just on
That's just on Facebook.
just on Facebook.
Oh God, he has a joke for you, right? Did you hear about the Spanish bloke getting beat up off 3 kids at Tyne Dock? Tyne Dock's a place in South Shields. It was 3-1. Unbelievable. That was a good joke, that, by the way. Scott Gray. Did you hear about the Spanish bloke getting beat off 3 kids at Tyne Dock? It was 3-1.
Juan.
Honestly, man. 370 on mute. You go on mute in a minute, David, if you get any more cheeky comments like that, mate. Any fun, bro. I wouldn't, would you, kid? No, but to be fair to the people who are watching, everybody that's typed in and left a comment has all been nice. Thank you.
So we've got 446 watching on YouTube as well.
Hello, Nicola from the Isle of Man. Hope you're enjoying the pool. Ronan's going to take these out to go 7-6 behind. That's my prediction. He ain't missing from here. What's that, Nathan? Todd? What buzz? You'll have to help us out with that one, mate. It's okay, David. I was just joking too, mate. Us Geordies have got sense of humour, you know. Are you enjoying the game, mate? Thank you, Nicola. I'm glad you're enjoying it too. I think this could be my next step, like after pool. Like, I think I could definitely get into this commentary business. Like, I really enjoy doing it. It's really good. And I'll try and talk you through the game, how it should be played, you know what I mean? No, George Turney isn't in this because, to be truthful with you, he is not good enough. Good money player, getting better, but don't believe the real number one hype because he isn't the real number one. But he's a nice bloke. I like his pattern. I like his. He's a joker, and I think he's raising the profile of the game. So I didn't need any cue, man. I'll play with my hands. It's my mate saying you need to get your QE on in 15 minutes. I said I didn't need any cue, man. Oh, the joke. We live in South Shields, right? And there's a place in South Shields called Tyne Dock. And what they were saying was, did you hear about the guy that got beat up off the 3 Spanish blokes? It wasn't fair because it was 3 onto 1. 1. And I didn't make that one up. I'm just repeating it. It's the truth, Paul Anderson. It's the truth, mate. I've only spoke nothing but the truth. 3 onto 1, you know. I think that you're just talking about the real number one there on the comments, right? He's actually good for the game, man. He's actually good for the game. He's raising the profile. Even though he's telling a few little porkies here and there is the real number one, I think like the general public realise he isn't. And they're like, just let him get on with it, you know what I mean? But he actually spoke to me for the first time at the last event. And we've been passing ships, me and him, every event, and we've not really spoke a lot because, like, I don't know the guy. Know of him via the posts and this, that and the other. But he actually spoke to us, and I sent him a little message and says, look, I'm glad you spoke, introduced yourself, because, like, I ain't got a problem with him. It's just, I'll tell you the truth, how he ain't the real number one. Yeah, he's doing good. I'm not like saying he's not good for pool and this, that and the other. He is. But he isn't the real number one. I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm just going to concentrate on talking about, you see these two guys at the table? These are the real Irish number ones. These are the real ones. Carl O'Donoghue is another one. He's a real player from Ireland. I don't care if he never speaks to me again, because if he don't want to speak to us for telling the truth, then I will, Dave. I'll text you, mate.
So I think the problem with YouTube could be that we've got a few more people in here now, so there's more people that have joined the network, which is a bit of a shame.
It's back on, mate. It's back on.
Yeah.
Your YouTube's back on. Well, got it, Johnny. My real name is Brian Altro Yusuf. I'm as old as the hills, mate. Do you think I might get myself a job here, Yusuf, as a future commentator?
You've already got a job.
I've got a job. I've got the job. I wasn't even looking for it, and I've got the job. 7-7.
That's what happens. So good things happen when you're not looking for them. Honestly,
I know.
that's how it all works.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? You're going to get lumbered with me, mate.
What do you mean, lumbered?
Geordie Bry.
Absolutely brilliant.
You'll love it, man.
Yeah, perfect.
Who is asking? From the Yemen. And I'm from Yemen background, would you believe? I represented Yemen years ago in the World Championships because my grandfather was an Arab, and you could go far back as your grandparents. So for a good few years I represented Yemen in the World Championships, and I'm the only, this is true, I'm the only player in history to represent Yemen because they race camels. Thanks, Dave. I'm glad. I think everybody's really enjoyed the commentary, mate. I think they just like a bit laugh and banter, you know, a little change from the seriousness, you know, a bit laugh and joke. Ronan seems to have had a little second gear here because he's going to go 8-7 up here from being 7-5 down, and as I say, this match has been quality. The next match on stream is Seb versus Jordan Shepherd. Tables look really slick, by the way.
They do, don't they?
Yeah,
very,
really
very nice.
slick, mate. Just touched that and you made it easy.
Pretty sure they've all been reclothed.
That's good, man. Yeah, Ronan is showing his class here, mate. This is what Ronan McCarthy does, mate. He does not ever give in, this fella. Yeah, Jordan Shepherd's a great talent. Thank you, Darren.
Eight 7 Ronan McCarthy.
Yeah, now we're coming to the business end, aren't we? I hope I can stay till the end. I've only got 4 minutes. There's a chance I'm going to have to love yous and leave yous.
Yeah, might well look like it.
But I'll try and stay as long as I can, right? How does that sound?
Sounds good.
If they call me name out, then I'll obviously have to go.
Yep, for
but
sure.
I want a nip for a tab as well, because
yep.
I need a tab before I play.
No problem. So, Ronan's break.
Big break this. If Ronan takes this one, a lot of pressure on Declan. And to be fair to Declan, he has not put a foot wrong, this kid, you know. And that just shows you the brutality of the game, top end players. This shows you the brutality of it. Declan's never made a mistake, and you find yourself 8-7 down. Thank you, Nathan. I think the Geordie accent's soothing, isn't it? Yeah. It's like a soothing accent for the people that can understand it, like. Evening, Carl. Just been bigging you up earlier, son. Saying that you were one of the best players to come out of Ireland. You, Declan and Ronan. Not that other fella that pretends. You're all know who I mean.
So, you have actually just been called.
Oh, I've got to love yous and leave yous. Thank yous for having us. And I shall be on again sometime. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the game, and I'll get somebody to take me place.
I think Tommy from Murphy's might be joining me.
Right, Tommy's going to take over, and I will see yous again real soon.
Good luck in your match, bud. Hope
Thanks.
you smash it.
Thank you. Thank you to all the people who've listened in and said nice remarks. Really
you.
nice here, and I'll be back on here real soon, okay? Take care, fellas.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Jacob, hope you enjoyed that, mate.
Brilliant. Yeah, spot on. Thank you.
I'll come back, right?
And there we have it.
I've got a match to play.
Mr. Halcrow. You got a match to smash. Well, good luck to him. That'll be a battle that'll be hard fought. Playing against Mark Farnsworth. Especially as he's already had the practice match against him this week. And that'll probably be in his head a little bit. Having not had a lot of shots during that match.
Name's Luke, mate. This is Luke. Luke. Oh yeah, I've seen your thing.
So I'm welcoming in Luke Tennant, who's from the South Yorkshire County team. Good evening, Luke.
Good evening. Any of my mates on stream, just put in chat and I'll get back to you.
So we've got Ronan on yellows, it's 8-7. I don't know if you've been watching the match so far.
No, I've been watching the G-Force. G. Allen.
Now, can he see? Yeah, he can clearly see through. Commentate on there, not on what you see there, because that's delayed.
Oh, okay. Is Ronan on yellows?
Yes, he is. Yeah. So, or look, this is live, and that's live. That's delayed.
Understand these are good friends, these two.
Yeah, they play together a lot. Carlo Donahue says you don't have mates.
Yeah, I don't have many Carlos.
So he's left himself a little back double. Swing the white off the three cushions.
Yeah, angle's there.
Oh, where's that white going?
Oh, it's unlucky. It were always on, but it's a bit unlucky as well.
That's painful at this stage.
It's probably going a little this.
Well, I can't see Declan missing from here.
No, no way. No safe reds.
It's been a great standard from these two.
That's it.
Very, very good, yeah. It's been a great match. They've been swaying 1 or 2 frames up either way.
No way, Dazzler, did he? Apparently you introduced me to South Yorkshire County.
Oh, I thought that was what Tommy said. Sorry.
West Yorkshire, aren't we, Dazzler? West Yorkshire.
West Yorkshire, apologies.
The number 1.
Well, these are very much a formality from here. We'll be using this to probably to drop onto the right hand middle, and then
yeah, middle, top, middle,
yeah.
and then middle for black
Yeah.
or bottom right. 8 apiece.
And that was one of the 487,000 different ways to skin a cat.
Yeah. Definitely couldn't fail them.
And Declan to break 8-all. So what other matches have you been watching?
Been watching Paul Sylvester and the Appleton. That was, I think it was 8-7 to Paul. He's had a lot of run in that game. Been really lucky. I backed him, so I'm not really bothered, but he's had a lot of luck in that game. And then Jeff Allen was 8-all. I don't know what score it is now though.
We'll have a look at the scores in just a sec. Have a little recap. Oh, and the black's down for a re-rack. Lorraine, I suggest you keep those comments to yourself or you won't be watching the stream.
Yeah, Andy Appleton's 8-all now. Jeff Allen's 9-8 down to Callum Singleton.
So, if you want to have a look at the scores, I mean, I know you've got them on your phone, but I've also got the link open just up here.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, re-break. What do you reckon? Dry?
I like cup breaking on these tables. I don't know why they whack them, but
No, he's made a ball.
yeah, it's a good break. Good break.
That's a very nice break,
Yeah,
actually.
I'll be happy with them.
Yeah. Just one ball this evening, a minor problem, and even that's not really a minor problem at that. The red on the left-hand cushion.
Yeah, I think that'll go early. I don't think it'll go second or third shot. Yeah, the one at rails going now.
He's played that very well. So I'm going to be a little bit quiet for a minute because I've just had my dinner arrive.
He's got a burnt pizza.
What's life without a burnt pizza every now and again?
Yeah, mate. Seb's on stream next. He's playing Sheppey. That'll be a quick game. 9-8 Declan.
There really is a lot of toing and froing here.
Yeah.
Darren Burrows, Seb Webb will be on the stream on the next game. They are a little bit delayed. This game started slightly late. And while we've got the changeover, we'll probably delay it just that tiny bit more. Apologies for that.
To be fair, we're never going to run on time. There's always a game that takes ages and just have to wait for that. Yeah, big break from Ronan. The meds are looking nice. I think they're favourites, aren't they, Reds? No. Yeah, John, the stream is fantastic. I've been on a few streams, but this is unreal, this. Setup and everything. Bang on. Really bang on this.
Thank you very much, John. Just wolfing down a little bit, doing a quick now. I'll be back with you shortly.
Yeah, Michael won, mate. Yeah, Mick won. I think it was 11-8. Eleven 7, Mick. 11-7. Michael Rhodes won 11-10 against Josh Kane as well. Yeah, I've just had that, Adam. 11-7, bud. Good win. Yeah, good shot that on to get on black with side. And that's 9 apiece. Definitely going LL this. think the stream matches, I think Seb Webb's put on his wall or one at Murphy's events pool pages that what stream matches are. I don't think Rob Chilton's on them. Not yet, anyway. Jeff Allen's 9 apiece with Singleton, Callum. Brian Alcrow 2-0 up over Farnsworth. Bit of a shock. Paul Sylvester 9-8 up over Andy Appleton. Yeah, it's going to be a long night, this. With the ball game after the Seb game, it's going to be a long night. Mr. Lakins just arrived. Sober as well.
What are you saying about Craig, mate?
I don't see him sober that often, so looks quite sober. He must be taking this serious.
He's been playing some good stuff lately, Craig.
Oh, there.
Yeah. We did pretty well in the Supreme Series, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah. Is that what... Dunster won that, didn't he? Beat Appleton in final. Yeah. G-Force 9-all. Paul Sylvester 10-8 up over Andy App. Yeah, it looks like he's got a nice angle on this shell. He's shaking his head, but I think it looks quite nice. That's a big miss, that. Ronan will be taking these reds out. Wow, didn't expect a miss from Ronan there. Getting to nitty gritty now though, so pressure's on. Cut looks easy on stream, but it isn't. If you're looking at it normal, doesn't it? Yeah, it was definitely harder than what it looked on stream, that.
Ouch.
Yep. Ronan's played a shocker there. It's tried to go over bag, it's tied his reds up. It's all happening here. If you look at betting pipe, I think Farnsworth favourite, isn't he? I take it you back the buzzer. Cheers for turning up anyway, Alex. Yeah, wake up, Dazzler. You had 2 shots, Bobby. Yeah, I'm hoping to get through while it's Sunday night, mate. For semi and final. Can see Harry Potter in as well, Chippy.
No, we can't switch tables. It was just this one table that we're streaming. Got several different camera angles for it, but just streaming the one table.
Looks like he's running away with this red unless he's cannon into over red. Or just take middle bag first.
Do you know what? I'd be tempted to take the middle bag first.
Yeah,
I was thinking that when he first lined up for it.
I think he's going for cannon into red. No, it's not bad, that.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
He could not actually have nailed that any better. Very nicely done.
Yeah, Ronan's on the hill.
Couple of misses there. Unexpected ones. Ronan to break. They didn't split very well. Yellows are quite open for Declan to have a go at it.
Yeah, them yellows are really nice.
See, would you have taken that ball then, or would you have taken the ball that's directly over the pocket?
No, I'd have definitely left that there.
opener.
I'd have done exactly that shot. But it's still alright. Bit of insurance that in our pocket. That's why he's left it there. unexpected miss. Played cannon properly, it's just missed pot, forgot pot.
Couple of good shots here.
Yeah, it's a good bit end for Declan.
Not the right time to be missing shots like that.
No, not missed all game in the last 2 frames. He can't pot a ball. Yeah, you'd have done your shot. Yusuf.
Bit of a crowd building up in there now.
Yeah, it's for that Seb Webb Sheppy game.
What are you saying? They've obviously come to watch this one?
Yeah, they were meant to be on at 8, but obviously games have took longer than expected. Usually happens, so they'll be on straight after this.
I actually think he can still see that. Although
Yeah.
obviously it's not ideal, I think he can see the potting angle still.
Yeah, he can. That goes still. Going with his body language anyway, it definitely goes. Don't want to be straight here. And he's shaking his head, he must be straight. Any angle of match is virtually over straight, and it's still in it, Declan.
But if he follows the white through to near the pocket, then he's still got options, hasn't he?
Yeah, do you think black passes in the same bag? Left and middle?
In what? The left-hand middle?
Yeah, if he's running through to top.
Oh, the red does, but it goes in the left-hand middle.
Yeah.
But the black doesn't, no.
But the natural angle's running down for the black in the middle, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he could also put the black up the top left.
Yeah, it'll be a tough shot from near pocket. Screwing it. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Right hand corner.
Yeah, bottom right with the black.
Can't go in off. Free shot with it. Oh, he's under it, but he's still alright.
Sometimes it's difficult to get the right amount of push through on a shot
Yeah.
when the white ball's so close.
They're still happy with that. Great game. Great,
And that
great
is
game.
11-9.
Brilliant performance by Ronan. Both of them really. Into the losers section for Declan. Yeah, stream will be going off for 10-15 minutes and then